If you want to know how many views this channel's got and how much money I've made in 1 year, stay tuned to find out. I started this YouTube channel 1 year ago. The growth on it has been absolutely fantastic, so thank you so much for supporting the channel. But for the very first time, today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and we're going to look at my YouTube analytics. So starting with November of last year, we uploaded our first video on the 5th of November. What I really wanted to do was to try and be relatively consistent from the beginning. So my aim was always to try and make 1 video a week, and as we go through, I think you'll see that that's what I've tried to do. At the beginning, especially before I saw the viewers increase, I didn't always keep to that, but hopefully that's a thread that you'll see throughout the whole of this, is that I'm trying to upload once a week. Now, in the first month, we had 107 views and we gained 11 subscribers. And that was from posting 3 videos. So it's a very slow start, but that's to be expected. Moving into December, you can see that I didn't upload any videos. And that's because work got very busy around the December time, so I had less time. But it's also because I was a little bit demotivated with the amount of views that those few videos had got so far. So December was a very similar sort of month. It was the same sort of levels, but I did trickle along and gain 115 views and 6 subscribers. And then what was nice to see was around the Christmas period, I did start getting some increased views. And so seeing those increased views gave me a little bit of hope with the channel. Going into January, I made a New Year's resolution with myself, and that was to publish 1 video a week when I could. I really wanted this YouTube channel to succeed, and in order for that to happen, I had to put in the effort. And what I thought I would do in January was start talking about AI with creating my books. Because this was relatively early on with Midjourney coming out and book publishers using AI. And so on the 10th of January, I posted this video, which is the quickest way to make a colouring book ever, a how-to guide using AI. And for the first few days, nothing happened. But then all of a sudden, the YouTube algorithm started pushing my video and I ended up getting thousands of views every single day. So it peaked after around a week, but the long tail of it still kept on going. Now, this was absolutely fantastic because it drove so much of my watch time and it also drove a lot of subscribers. So moving on from this, I created a follow-up video where I answered questions about AI. And then I also created a video around ChatGPT. And then at the end of the month, on January the 30th, 2023, we became monetized. And now this came as a huge surprise to me. The channel growth was absolutely incredible. And if you weren't aware, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. We hit that towards the end of January. And in January, we earned £27. That was the boost that I needed to make me continue with the channel and take it super seriously. Moving into February, we'd set up that base and the views continued, but they did lower as that one huge video started to tail off. And so I created 2 videos in February. We received just under 30,000 views. But one of the key elements for me was the growth of the channel, and we got 1,000 subscribers in February. The revenue was also quite nice as well. We made £93. And as you can see here, there was some money coming in every day. And now that revenue isn't a lot, but it's something. It's an additional income stream that I was starting to grow, and the channel had only been active for a few months. Moving into March is where I think I started sticking a bit more to those 4 weekly videos. And we got 20,000 views, 555 subscribers, and the revenue increased to £118. So I tried another AI video, and then I revisited the first video that took off for me and created something similar because there was an update to Midjourney. That helped to drive some additional views, but if we click on the views, you can see here that I'm just getting a small natural boost with every single video that I put out. Moving into April, I think this was quite a good month because it just showed the steadiness of the channel. Now, obviously I wanted it to keep growing and growing for everything to keep going up, but that's not always the case. And so in April, I was focusing on creating some nice videos and just keeping it going and hoping that one of them would take off again. Now, none of these really took off, but it kept the channel ticking along, it kept the views coming in, and we gained 323 subscribers and £120 in revenue. May was very, very similar. It's pretty steady throughout the month. The views and the number of new subscribers is going down slightly, as is the estimated revenue, but it's still quite nice to receive over £100 a month just for doing a few videos on YouTube. Now, as you can see in June, the views have gone down even more and the amount of new subscribers has decreased as well. So I published 2 videos in June, and to be honest with you, I was getting a little bit disheartened as when I zoomed out and looked at my analytics, I could see everything just gradually declining. It was a very slow and steady decline, and the level that I was at was still an okay level. I was still making £100 a month, but I wanted it to increase. And having tasted that initial video that kind of exploded and went a little bit viral, I really wanted to recreate that. And it seemed that no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't find a way to do it. And moving into July, you can see that I didn't publish anything for the first half of the month. I then posted a small short just to keep things ticking along, and that's when I published my best video to date. I created a video on how much I made creating 20 colouring books. And you can see straight away, even on the first day, that one had almost 2,000 views. This one video kind of blew up. It got 8,000 views in a day, 9,000 views in a day, 8,000 views, and then the tail off started to happen. But what's amazing with these videos that YouTube push for some reason and reach loads more people is that it drives so many new subscribers. And so in July, I gained almost 2,000 new subscribers to the channel. And through this one video, we earned £680 in revenue. Now, going from £100 in revenue to almost £700 in revenue was just a fantastic achievement for this channel. That straight away made me realise the possibilities of YouTube and earning money on YouTube. As you can see from my previous months, it's not as easy as you might think. The YouTube algorithm is a strange beast and you never know which videos are going to take off. But this one took off and it drove incredible revenue and growth for the channel. Moving into August, we had a really steady but very good month. I released 4 videos, we had 45,000 views for the month, drove over 1,000 subscribers, and the revenue was pretty consistent at over £500 for the month. Now, what I was a little bit worried about again was the views and the revenue decreasing like it did before. But one benefit that I had on this channel was I drove that kind of subscriber growth, and I got to a good place by this point where I had sort of like 6,000 subscribers. And so I already had that kind of base of people that would come back and watch these videos. Moving into September, I published 6 videos. I started trying to take it super seriously because of the amount of potential that I saw on YouTube. And I think that this paid off. So publishing 6 videos in September, as well as the kind of like long tail effect from the previous video, led to over 70,000 views, over 1,500 new subscribers, and a record for my channel to date of over £800 in revenue. So September of this year was a fantastic month for this channel. Moving into October is when that slight decline started to happen. So again, I released 5 videos and a short, but the views have gone down, and you can see here along the top, it's approximately 40% less than the previous month. This means that everything's down. This means the watch time's down, the amount of subscribers is down, and also the revenue is down as well. But what I didn't do in October is I didn't give up. I kept plugging away with videos, and then towards the end of the month I made a couple of videos. One was around 10 Christmas books to publish on Amazon, and that one did quite well. And so as we can see in October, the views are gradually decreasing to a point where they're quite flat, but then the new videos is driving it back upwards. And then going to the start of November, we've released a couple of videos this month already, and we're doing quite well in terms of the amount of views and subscribers. So far, we've got about 50% more views than we had in the last week of October, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's going month by month on my YouTube for the past 12 months. If we zoom this out, this is what it looks like. We've had almost 380,000 views on the channel, over 28,000 hours watched. We've gained over 11,000 subscribers, which is incredible, and I want to thank every single one of you for subscribing. And we've earned over £3,185 in revenue. That's almost $4,000. So my first year of YouTube was a massive success. And all I can do is thank you so much for checking out the videos, for liking and commenting and subscribing. As you can see here, with the growth of the channel, with the amount of revenue it's driving, it means so much for me. And so thank you. So zooming out, you can really see where the spikes occur and the effect that they have on your channel. So this first spike here was the video that pretty much helped me to get monetized and helped me to get a base of subscribers. And then no matter what I was doing here, it was pretty steady until we had this one breakout video again. Now this one helped to increase my views and also my revenue drastically. And then when we went back down to kind of a steady base, the base was a lot higher than it was previously because we'd gained a lot of subscribers. And then again, we had a small peak here, which helped to drive growth and revenue. And then towards the end of the month, we've had the same again. Now, if we go and have a look at the content, we can see my most popular videos. And out of the top almost 380,000 views, my number one video has got almost half of those. And if we add the top two videos together, that accounts for pretty much 75% of all my views. Let's take a little look at the most popular video that I created. So the video talking about making colouring books, you can see here I published it almost 120 days ago and it's still generating views. So as of the time of recording this video, it's got almost 180,000 views. This one video alone has driven over 3,500 subscribers. And for one video, it's made £1,878. Now to make £1,900, over $2,000 from one single video is absolutely incredible. And my focus moving forward and into 2024 is trying to find these little YouTube niches where there's a really interested audience and I'm probably one of the first people to talk about it. If we look at the reach for this video, over 1.7 million people have actually seen this thumbnail, which is crazy. The click-through rate is really strong at 7.5%, and we can scroll down and see how viewers actually found this video. So what's great about YouTube is a lot of the time it doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have. It's about whether people are liking your video and watching it and engaging with it. And if they are, it's got every chance of being pushed wider to more people. And that's what's happened with this one. So almost 75% of my views have come through this browse feature. And that's people going on YouTube on their home screen and it being recommended to them as something to watch. One thing I've been trying to focus on as well is the SEO of the titles. And almost 18% of the views have come through YouTube search. And if we come down to the YouTube search terms that this video was found for, you can see it's people searching for Amazon KDP and also KDP earnings. And that's why I've started to do those monthly Amazon KDP earning reports, because I think there's a lot of people interested out there with how much money you make and how much money you can make selling books on Amazon. Okay, so that was my first year on YouTube. I think you can all agree that it's been a really fantastic year and I'm really fortunate with the growth of this channel. Now, if you enjoyed this, please let me know because I wasn't sure whether or not to feature YouTube on this channel, but I wanted to share these amazing results with you. Okay, thank you so much for checking out the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.